Honcho, you so motherfucking goated.
Today, we're gonna be doing a documentary on 11-9 Nas, telling his story. So shit, let's get into it. For a while, Nas would be broke, but then he would get into the drug game with Kane and start making some real money. One time, Nas had made 10K with Kane while doing a lick, and he barely had to do shit. And once he got that 10K, this nigga bought him a car and some more clothes, and he ran out. This nigga was down to 500, so you know he had to get some more money. So then this nigga Kane was at E-Dot and Nas up on the lick to go rob Tay-Town Rich. But of course, that shit would go wrong, and he would have Nas and E-Dot at gunpoint. Luckily, this nigga Kane had got both of these niggas out of that situation. That shit could've went real left. But Nas wasn't going for that shit at all. He was gonna get his get back. This was gonna be the last time that he was gonna see Rich at all. This nigga Nas had got him a strap, and he went straight to Tay-Town, looking for Rich and BJ after they was talking hot on live. This nigga Nas had sent off some shots, but BJ and Rich had got the running. But the next thing you know, Nas had caught up with him in the alleyway and shot him in his hip. When Nas came home after the shit that he did on that block with Rich, him and his sister Nadia got into a heavy argument, because she was tired of the shit that he was doing in the streets, you know, staying out late. But Nas' sister had gave him an option. Either he was gonna stay in the streets, or stay inside like he was supposed to, and go to school like a regular kid. But knowing Nas, he wasn't going for that shit at all. He was gonna stay outside in the streets. And now, this nigga Nas was gonna have to live under a bridge. Kane was searching for Nas and had found him under a bridge. And he was doing bad. And by doing bad, I mean horrible. Kane decided he was gonna get Nas back on track so he could get some money and shit. You know, Kane had to look out for him, cause that's his mans and shit. After Kane had got that pack, he put Nas and C-Thing on, they never looked back again. Nas was finally getting some bread again, and not just sitting around in the hood shooting at niggas all day and just doing nothing. Now we see Nas and his family celebrating his birthday. He's now 17, and being that he's 17 now, he has a lot more responsibilities. And being that he's the only man around the family, he gonna have to take care of the family and help out with the bills and shit.
Honcho, you so motherfucking goated.
On a late night, it was just Nas and P Money trying to catch some fiends. But this night, they was on some wild shit being on the front line while a whole war going on. But little did they know that this nigga Hilltop Style would be lurking in their hood trying to look for somebody after Bando got killed. Next thing you know, this nigga Side would park his car at the end of the block and run up and let off a couple shots. The fucked up part about it was, he would end up killing 13-year-old P Money that was barely in this shit. And it's sad that Nas had to run his little mans, cause he didn't even have his gun on him at the time. Shit crazy. Another member lost in the streets. But 11-9 would quickly get their get back by having Lil Romeo a hostage. And when Nas and Rich had Romeo at gunpoint, this nigga would start giving up information about the day that he killed C. He would also try to justify it and try to get himself out the situation and say that it was Slack's fault. But of course, Rich wasn't going for that shit at all. And in that case, they just offed that nigga. After seeing all these niggas die in the streets, Nas had to really take a step back and realize his purpose. Shit, his best friend E-Dot in jail, C-Thing got killed, just a lot of random shit going on. He tried to tell his little homie, Lil Sean, to stay home and shit, and not go to the party cause the streets are hot after he killed Lil Romeo. But of course, that little nigga ain't listen, and he ended up dying at the party that night. These niggas right here is the niggas that had something to do with Kane's money getting stolen. Well, really, Tariq. And while Nas was in school, he was ear hustling and hearing them niggas talk about the money that they had stole. And just like that nigga Nas had to drop on the niggas who stole Kane money. And the first thing that Nas was gonna do was tell Kane about it. So of course, the niggas did their research and got the drop on the niggas and where they was gonna be at. K-Thing would run up and start shooting at Oscar. The sad part about it was, Oscar barely had nothing to do with the money getting taken. But being that he was associated, he got killed because of it. Shit sad. 11-9 Rich and Nas had went to a party in Brooklyn. And the next thing you know, a Wu nigga had came up out the cut and just punched the shit out of Rich for unknown reason.
Huncho, you so motherfucking
While
goaty.
Rich was getting beat up, this nigga Nas was running him. Even though Nas had ran on Rich, the hood would still forgive him because he was a hood favorite. One night, Sly would be spending 11-9 looking for get back after his friend Lottie was killed. While Nas was playing dice with the little homies from 11-9, they wouldn't even expect what's about to happen next. This nigga Sly pulled up with an ARP and started letting that bitch go. But every shot missed and they made it off the block. The whole time, Nas didn't think he was safe, but little did he know, Sly was trolling him the whole time. Just like that, 11-9 Nas was gone. Going too soon. R.P. Nas. 1 year later, after Nas' death, it would be revealed that he had a nephew that he never got to meet. Shit crazy, cause Nas was just a good kid trying to get some money, but then it led into a whole bunch of other shit. It just shows you how your life can change in the span of months.